Okay, you read the title. Look at the amount of obnoxious ads telling me to eat their tacos. Okay, this is what we've got. I'm not gonna take this too into depth. Just going to this random chips tier list thing and just putting them up here. So just ignore the ads telling you to buy bonuses up to 40,000. No thanks. Anyways, starting off the Cape Cod, I'm pretty sure this is called. I don't eat these that much, but when I do, they're a solid B. They're not bad, but they're not really something I enjoy eating. Flamin' Hot, these are pretty good. I would eat these a lot. Normal ones, too much of a constant flavor, if I'm being honest. It's too much of one Cheeto flavor, and the dust literally gets everywhere, so this is just a C tier. Now, the white Cheez-Its. You know what? We can't do that before the original. Straight up original S tier. You already know. I love everything related to Cheez-Its. They're just good. Along with its counterpart, Cheez-Its white cheddar are also S tier. Now these, on the other hand, barbecue chips. Barbecue chips have never really been something I enjoyed eating. They're not something I would go to the store and pick out, like, intentionally, you know? Like, if I had the choice whether to get, like Doritos or something better, I would probably choose that over these. Now, sweet chili Doritos. I don't really see these that much everywhere, but they are something that you'll eat every now and then. So I'll give it a B tier because it's not bad, but I wouldn't choose these over, like, a different kind of Doritos like these. I hate everything Fritos related. Funyuns, garbage. These, garbage. Cheeto Puffs, stuff gets everywhere. They're pretty much the same as these. Chex Mix, I'll give it a D tier, our first D tier, since the fact that there's literally only a little bit in here that you like. If I'm being honest, most people probably just dig through Chex Mix to get the stuff they like and ignore everything else. Once again, these go at a D tier. I don't know what the difference between these two is. Combos, I remember I haven't had combos in years, but I remember I'd always get them at the beach whenever I'd go to the beach, so they're kind of got a little nostalgia in there. So the combos were always a B. Cool Ranch Doritos. I have to give the original an S tier because, they're Doritos. How fattening they are compared to how good they are is pretty bad. You can't eat too much of these and you'll end up eating an entire bag before you know it. But just like the Cool Ranch ones, they are pretty good. The Cool Ranch ones, though, I don't like as much as the original, but they're good. Now, hot and spicy, I would put these up here, but they're just not as good as these two up here, if I'm being honest. So I'm just gonna have to put these at. Whoa, that is not the one. These go at a solid A. I don't think I've ever actually had the green bag Doritos. So we'll just skip that one for now. These Dorito chips. I mean, I'm pretty sure these are kind of just tortilla chips with a little bit of like salt on them. So I'll give them a just C tier. I don't think I've ever had these, but they look spicy, and I like spice, so we'll give it a B. Fritos, chili cheese, absolute garbage. Why would you even eat these? These are just terrible. Now, Goldfish Flavor Blasted. I don't really know what the difference between these two are, but Goldfish are kind of always been like a B tier snack. I am kind of stacking up the B tier here, but if I'm being honest, nobody really would choose Goldfish over some really good solid chip. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's probably a few people out there that really do like Goldfish. It's just the fact that both of these really don't stand out that much. So they both get a B tier in my opinion. Sun Chips, these are all right. Actually, they are below average. They are a D tier. They're not an F tier because I would still eat them and maybe at the slightest enjoy them. But like, if I'm being honest, I would never pick these. These, however, I'm pretty sure these are the fries. These are straight A tier. I love these. They're just good in every way, and I like the fry concept with the spice. However, even though they're not that spicy, you kind of always need water since they're always so thick. Yes, Lay's barbecue chips. Lay's barbecue chips are just something that you really don't go out getting. There's only a few people that I've met that actually say, hey, I want barbecue chips out of all these other B, A, and S tier kinds of chips. You're really not gonna take the barbecue ones that really just don't even taste like barbecue at all. In my opinion, the barbecue goes at probably a C tier, because I'm not putting the barbecue chips on the same level as the Sun chips. Kettle cooked chips. These are as well barbecue chips. I don't know what I just said there, but yeah, these are barbecue chips as well, so they'll go with their other barbecue chips. Lay's sour cream and onion. Now, I don't like sour cream at all, and anything that has the name sour cream deserves an F. However, these chips do kind of make up with themselves. I did actually enjoy these for a little bit until I figured out that they do have sour cream in them, which I don't like. And I wish I never knew that they did have sour cream in them, even though it says it on the freaking bag. Now, the Lay's Classic Chips. Now, these are the most fattening chips in the world. You could eat one of these and just feel your blood thickening like gravy as you're ready to die from diabetes. These things, you will eat a bag of these and literally feel like dying. So, for that sole purpose alone, they're gonna get a B tier. As well as the solid taste is just salt, really. It's not that good. Pork skins, D tier. Pizza Pringles. Now, Pringles are something I've always really enjoyed. So, if I'm being honest, Pringles get probably an A tier. Now, Pringles sour cream and onion, you know how I feel about this. Once again, with their other sour cream partner, they're gonna go here since they're Pringles and I'd like them. Pretzels, if you're gonna choose pretzels over some actual chip, pretzels aren't chips, okay? They're not chips. You're not gonna pick these over something that's actually good. But you know, if you dip them in sauce, they have potential. So we'll give it a good B tier. You know what? No, let's move that down to C tier. These I've never really actually liked these. These are straight D tier. These are the cheddar ruffle chips. I don't like them. You know what this is? Sour cream. Now, I've got to be honest. I am a sucker for these kinds of things. The popcorn. Oh my gosh, you could literally. What is going on down here? Please stop. I don't know how long that was going on for. Please do not tell me that that ad was just sitting there. But these are straight S tier. These kinds, oh my gosh, the white cheddar popcorn. These are just S tier beyond belief. Now, I don't know what these are exactly because I can't see completely, but I'm pretty sure that these are pigskins, and I do not like those. Sun chips, yep, they're even sour cream, so they're going down here. Takis. Now, Takis are something I've only had a few times, but if I've got to be honest, Takis are pretty good. I like the spice, so I'll give it a solid A tier. Now, these original, they're not something you'd snack on. Like, these are things you bring to a party for chips and salsa. You can put cheese on them for nachos. If you're being on, you're not gonna, no, these aren't on here to snack. If you're talking about snacking on them, these are really the only reason you'd snack on these is if you're starving to death and eating nothing but bread, which you just ran out of. That's the only circumstance where you're going to be eating these. So, if we're talking about straight up just snacking, this will be a C tier, but giving it its best performance with salsa on it, we'll give it an A. Triscuits. These things are terrible. I would literally not care at all if they just disappeared tomorrow. Veggie straws. Now, I never really directly had veggie straws. Like, there was never veggie straws in the pantry that I just grabbed, you know? The only time I ever saw these is when I would trade at lunch with the other kids. Like, if I had a bag of chips, like, I didn't like the Sun chips out of those big bags of chips with tons in them, and some other kid had veggie straws that he didn't like, I was taking the veggie straws, man. So these are going up B tier because they're pretty good, but they're not that good. Now, this is my complete tier list. Keep in mind that I have no clue what these are, but these are my opinion. So, yeah, I have just as many B tiers as F tiers. As you can see, I'm a very picky person. I really don't like that much. My S tiers were all Cheez-Its except for the hot and spicy. The only reason I had the hot and spicy down is because they really don't have that much taste other than the spice, and I'm a big spice person, but I just don't think that they're as good as the solid original and white cheddar. So here you go. Here's the complete list. Um, if I had to choose the worst out of all of these, I would probably say the Triscuits. These are just absolutely terrible. The worst chip out there. You're not. I would rather eat 3 bags of these than eat a single one of these. These things are terrible.
Oh no.